Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Wait, nope. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's Captain Valen here, and well, the whole Hills Have Bones crew. I am Valen here, playing the rogue sorcerer Seto, who made an emotional decision last game, and we are going to pick up directly after that. Speaking of emotional decisions.
My name's Mike. I play Steve, the Furblood Druid, and I am furious.
My name is Zoe. I play the Warforged Barbarian, known as Walden.
And I am Joe. I play Jorg, the Goliath Barbarian.
And we are led by the intrepidly wise opalescent tree shark, Sajay.
Hi, I'm Sage, Sage, and I am the DM of this wonderful bunch of peoples or inanimate objects, depends what day it is. Today we are continuing on our small mission to rescue Martha the Artificer. We have been joined by Guardsman Glintel, and we defeated the largest swamp spawn we've ever encountered. This thing was huge. We're a little bit afraid of it. And during the end of the combat, Seto murdered some mushrooms. Potentially without the need to. Who knows? They're murdered now. Which rather...
Mercy! Yeah, like they were just
Murdered.
healthy.
And murdered. And this was most upsetting to our Philbog druid, quite understandably, who has since turned slightly psychopathic towards old Seto. Young Seto. So, yeah, we kick off the campaign again, just kind of the aftermath of the fight and all of your characters starting to recover from what's just happened between each other.
Yeah, Seto's making sure to stay on top of rocks and keep an eye out for more traps. Again, because he doesn't want to do that again.
Just moving forward.
Oh, you got trap sense. As a barbarian, right? That happens at a level?
I don't know if I have it yet.
Alright, I don't know the level scheme for it, so.
Let me see. That
Danger
would be in
sense.
features.
I have advantage on dex saving throws against effects that you can see while not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated. So kinda, but like...
Alright.
So I got rage, unarmored defense, reckless attack, danger sense, like he just said, or she just said. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know if I have what you were looking for.
No, it's okay. It's alright. I might be thinking Pathfinder. So
Okay.
yeah, I guess we just have to keep our eyes open for more traps. Maybe see if we can't find some more hidden mushroom people before they find us.
At this point, Glintel kind of interjects to your group and says, you guys seem to be glossing over whatever on earth just attacked us. I have never seen that.
That's like our... And he starts putting up fingers. That's like our 8th one. It was the biggest. But like...
This has been a relatively common sight for us in particular. Is this not common to the area?
No, these look like some kind of amalgamation. These don't even... And she starts to examine the body, like trying to see if she can find any evidence of how it's been made. And she starts to say and mutter to you, like, I don't understand. Like, this would take a lot to make. Like, it would consume a lot of resources, and I don't know anyone in town that would have that. This isn't native to our lands at all.
Maybe it's not a single person that has the means to do this. Maybe it's a cabal of sorts. A group of them who have, decided to use the town's resources and infrastructure for nefarious means.
I don't know about that. The town is a pretty close-knit community. I mean, we wouldn't be looking for Arthur otherwise. Not after 3 days.
Every sweater is until you pull the thread.
I don't want to think about it that way yet. And I understand that might be a yet, but it's a yes.
He nods.
The danger might not be directly connected to the town itself, but in places nearby. Do you know if there are any other uh, smaller villages or local communities other than the town?
There's a druid settlement into the forests. That's really the closest thing to here. I couldn't tell you past that.
Do you know if we are heading in the correct direction for this druid settlement?
Right now, actually, we're going slightly more east. The druid settlement is north. So I suppose at this stage we're kind of going to find the coast again at some point.
Well, we'll see if we can talk to these druids after we find Martha.
Okay. And at this point, the group sees like Jorg slightly, slightly worse for wear, but seeming a bit perkier than earlier. Track you from down south of the path.
I look up from my ritual of trying to like do like death rites and all that jazz and just look at him and then go back to what I'm doing.
Joe, that's you.
Oh, Joe dropped.
Oh,
Yeah, sorry. I just realized it myself. Like, I think his internet shut out for a second.
oh, okay, that's all right. We'll pretend that he's in there.
There he is. 3. Give me like a second. Yeah.
Okay.
There
My name's Joe and I was drunk. That's okay.
I'm George and I'm a drunk Goliath.
And
There we go. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Dude, I somehow got booted from the call. I'm sorry.
oh no!
It's obviously all your fault.
Uh-oh.
Listen here, you little murderer.
I was a murderer long before those mushroom men showed up.
Oh god.
But yeah.
Okay, anyway, am I supposed to move towards you guys now? I'm sorry, I missed like the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's you now. Here's your intro now.
Okay.
You were coming up from the bottom and I made eye contact with you and just I'm doing like burial rites for these 2 mushrooms and I just looked at you and then looked back and went back to what I was doing.
All right, sounds good. And correct me if I'm wrong, every space is 5 feet, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. What all did I miss? I was quite hungover, as you guys know.
I just look at him, put my hand out like I don't want to talk to him, and point to Seto.
Things have
Little
taken
one,
a turn.
what did you do?
Whatever nefarious force is working against us is using nature in malignant ways. And decisions were made that not everyone agrees with, and that no one enjoyed. He emphasizes.
Who did you shoot now?
He just kind of like looks over to the mushrooms that are like,
It was fire!
yeah, it wasn't like this. You wouldn't suspect this of Valen. You know him to be like, I murder you with a gun. Like, I got that thing on me and I'm ready with it. But this is like, this is on fire.
You burnt?
Yes.
And he's like cold about it. He's like, just a matter of fact, like, yeah. They were under a spell. They were being used and tortured and had no way of, as far as I could tell, no way of helping them. So I did what I would want if I was in that situation.
That's the problem. You couldn't tell.
Oh, God.
Agreed. I will admit I don't think anybody expected the screaming.
Oh wow! I don't even know what to say. I feel bad for mushrooms now.
I I felt bad for them before that ever happened. They're being essentially used as components for spells, mutilated and tortured for the whim of whatever evil magic user this is. While
Do we at least have an idea of who is behind this?
we don't think, wait, do we think it's Maria?
Martha.
Martha.
Martha? Okay.
No. I'm asking, like, do we think it's Martha?
Right. No, I got you.
I know in a previous session I had a hunch about that, but I think it was established that Martha was a victim in this scenario.
All right. So the idea is whoever has Martha now is the one who is
What?
doing
You,
this.
you cut out.
Whoever has Martha is the one who's behind these horrific mutilations of nature.
Gotcha.
Lintel starts kind of pacing back and forth a little bit. And she looks extremely concerned, like she's trying to work out what she's seen and what it means.
Walden has been moving forward on this path, and when they notice that like the rest aren't following, they turn around and he goes, "We still have a mission of great importance. There is somebody who needs to be found immediately. We are done with our business here. Let us continue onwards."
I think we got a couple more minutes for the burial. Like, I don't want to rush anything. I understand this is important.
Continue to build the gravesite.
Yeah. I'm just like, let's scout ahead while he does this. Check the terrain and see if there's anything directly too far ahead. And then we can circle back, and hopefully by then the proper respects have been paid.
Do you do any kind of tracky survival stuff, or like what are you?
Short answer,
What is your
yes.
intention? Okay. So, what exactly are you trying to track? Like where the spawn came from, or?
Well, as a rogue, he knows, like, generally sometimes you leave, even the best of people sometimes leave a indicator for their traps so that they themselves don't fall in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he's kind of checking to see if there's something that's uniform, and I will use, if possible, perception for this, but it's up to you.
What would normally be the role for looking for traps?
Oh, for traps is perception.
Then perception. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, 9. That is not good.
You see nothing.
I'm just trying to look, but admittedly distracted. Oh, I gotta change dice.
Walden's just gonna keep an eye on Seto, and not specifically look for traps, but just kind of like, you know, just make sure that nothing ambushes Seto while we're waiting for the proceedings to finish.
Okay.
So some time goes past, and Steve's, starts to really hone the kind of shapes and sculptured elements of this burial rite. So Steve, give me a nature roll.
Well,
Oh boy. Oh
That was a
boy.
one.
Yeah. You attempt to make like this mushroom symbology within your burial rite, and you try to make it like relevant to their kind of cultures and teachings, but unfortunately you seem to make it for carnivorous plants instead of mushrooms, which is in fact the wrong kingdom of life. But you know, like they won't know, they're dead. Plus side, they have had a very nice burial rite, and it was lovely.
Just in character, I'm gonna say that I know that I didn't know how to do this, and I feel really guilty that this is what I had to do.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you got a one. There's not much I can do with that one.
No, that's fine. This is my internal conflict.
This is- Oh my God. So yeah, the barrel rights are complete, Steve.
Great.
So I do that. I say a few words to myself, and then I check the surrounding area to see what may have caused that trap.
Yeah. Do me investigation.
Oh, I think this is a good time for role play, because I was just looking for the same thing, so I should be able to. And this isn't to give him a bonus or anything, but just in general, just because we're trying to get better at out of character, would kind of just making something up out of my butt about the traps, and like something that even trap masters put so that they notice. So that just we'll talk about this later. I should have anyway. Continue.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So from what you can tell, there was some kind of magic that was like leeching off of their life, and that was triggered when they were the most afraid.
So that's what that holding spell was?
Yeah, so it was kind of like it was a hallucination on them, but also like spell tattoos with like an enchantment to like release when they were totally afraid.
Gotcha. Okay.
You know, like those rats that people made into pipe bombs, like that.
Well, that's horrible.
What? Is that not a known thing?
I didn't know there was a thing, but okay.
Okay.
Man, you need to read about the troubles.
So after that, I'm just gonna sit on this rock and meditate.
Once we get to the, we'll say like the end area of this map, using as much rocky outcroppings to try to like stay off of like grassy surfaces that might trigger something like entangle, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Way up to that, and he grabs some water.
And yeah, when I get to over here, I guess, do I make another check or just the same? Is it kind of the same one? I'm not sure how you want to do it.
Yeah, so you know you didn't see anything in this area, and this is kind of like where you're looking. So are we all happy to move on?
Yeah. Now, well, it's about they gotta. Yeah. So I was like, all right, you two wait here. I'll go back and grab burial duty and make sure everything's done over there and get them up, and then we'll head out. How's that sound, Wally? I forget her name.
Glintel.
Glintel. I was close. with at least some of that.
I actually missed the beginning of your sentence. Sorry.
Oh, I'm just gonna run back. I'm just gonna run back and grab Steve and York. And
All right, acknowledged.
keep an eye. And we'll be right back. And he runs back over the rocks again. He's like,
And
all right.
then Walden just kind of like kind of keeps watch as make sure nothing kind of sneaks up.
Cool.
Kind of with a somber tone. He's like, are we able to move forward now?
Why don't you pay her your respects?
Fair. But he looks you straight in the face. You understand why right
I'm
now
not
that
looking
would
at
be
him.
hollow. Can you hear me?
My eyes are closed. I'm not opening them. I'm not looking at you.
Just as long as you understand, like, I don't want to lie, but you understand right now, this is a hollow gesture regardless. I can't feel the things you want me to right now.
You may not have remorse, but you can show respect.
Fair sentiment. And pulls his. Actually, this would be the first time York sees it, but he pulls his hood back, and as it comes back, it literally looks like his hair is icicles, just kind of pulled back into like just kind of a short matting of icicles with blue skin around his eyes and the black ice eyes.
What happened to you? The last time I saw you, you looked like you were on fire.
Yesterday's Valen is not... Sorry, yesterday's Seto is not today's Seto. Alright?
Fair point. As long as you're okay.
No, things... I'll explain when there's a more opportune time. But for right now,
Fair enough.
he just puts his fingers to his lips and puts his head down.
Fair enough.
How does the party advance through the next aspect?
That is a good question. I would easily say, because everyone's a little upset at Seto right now, that he does not make the call.
God damn it.
I'm waiting for Seto to be done with his respects, which it looks like he's moving away.
Oh, he did his thing, and yeah, he pulls his hood back up. He goes, and he's just like, he doesn't say anything because he kind of like looks like he's about to, and then realizes nothing that's in him right now will help. So he just like keeps his respect is sometimes silence.
Fair.
And
And then as a character, I have a question. Does my meditation count as a short rest?
no, that takes an hour.
Yeah.
A short
Okay.
rest is an actual hour, but fair also.
Then I slowly and somberly follow the path behind them.
Same here.
I'm definitely trailing behind.
Okay.
All right. When everybody's up to where we are, we'll just move forward.
Okay. You ready?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, what the chiseled dicks is this?
As you move through the forest, making very little attempt to make yourselves unheard, you encounter a stone ruin circle and a pit filled with water. A sorcerer is enchanting something amongst the water, and as you made yourselves known, he is able to complete his spell in time. Roll initiative.
Okay.
I did ask. I did specifically
Well,
ask.
what I mean, I guess what I would have said is once I see those arches in the distance, that's when I would have started to stealth. But
You
it doesn't
couldn't
matter.
see them for the
We're here
trees.
anyway.
The whole point. Is
So it's alright. Let's. Oh yes, highlight your character.
they're not higher than a tree.
I did it right.
Holy shit!
Yay!
That's not a helpful roll today.
We'll also say, like, aside from Seto, we're not really a sneaky
Nice.
party. Like,
We're not, which is but I felt that's why I asked how do you advance like 2 times just to make sure I'd given you a chance to like try.
right.
Oh,
Yeah, I
okay,
just
okay.
don't think it was ever in the cards for us to really sneak up. Like I think I was like at least Walden was always gonna like go head first.
Oops. Sorry, I hit a button. But goddamn, look at me go.
Yeah.
God, I gotta not have that.
Oh, so I need to roll for you.
Give me a second. Sorry, this thing is a little slow right now. There we go.
Riding along on my automobile. Oh God, we are doing awesome on the initiative. Oh, wait, sorry. I didn't see the Wally got the 3.
Yeah, that one didn't work.
You get me 1 second to roll down initiative.
You're gonna have to manually enter Jorgs.
Oh, okay. I'll do that in a second.
Okay.
And where's Jorg? Okay, cool.
Has this wizard noticed us?
100%.
Absolutely,
Okay.
and has cast a spell against us.
Yeah, and
Though we
used
don't know what it
some
is.
shit. I think she's about to summon the like kaiju seaweed fuck off monster of the millennia. So, nobody likes that noise coming out of a DM.
Hey now. Hey now.
We are about to get hoed.
Right? I'm like, we are about to get what would King of Lightning call it? Oh yeah, baby shook.
Baby shake.
There might be a baby shake. We'll see. We'll see.
Listen, I've already died once.
Is I near him?
Like almost.
Yeah, but that was multiple. You know, this is only 2 people.
I mean, fair, but like, you know, we got both barbarians now, so let's hope that's something.
Hey, bro, let's see how it goes.
Figgity facts.
As you approach, he's able to finish his incantation. You couldn't see the full circle because it's not as high as the trees. But when you approach to about 60 feet away, you can start to see the stones. And you see the sorcerer right through them.
Mm-hmm.
As he finishes, something starts to bubble and emerge from the pit. And before you do see...
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my god!
the sea spawn.
I
It would
don't-
seem that whoever this sorcerer
knew
is,
it!
he is the responsible one for the minions of
This
his
giant kaiju
yeah.
bullshit
sakes.
fuckery right there.
yeah.
We destroyed something of similar size.
You did.
Earlier, so I'm not too worried.
Similar?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
That is not, I wouldn't say that's similar. That is
It's a big boy.
at least twice the size of the big one we just fought.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
We'll be
Oh my
fine.
god. Alright,
It's
yeah,
about
we got
90
this.
feet.
We'll just chunk them down piece by piece.
It'd be fine.
It's alright, I got a
We'll
plan.
fell
I
him
wouldn't
like
do
a
something
tree.
you can't do.
I always have a plan, guys. We good.
Look,
Alright.
I've got a
Got
big
you, bro.
fuck off axe. I'm going to knock him down like a lumberjack knocks down a tree.
We good.
I'm about to say, do I have the glaive? Or... Oh yeah, I still got the great sword. That's right.
Steve, it is your turn.
I cast passive outstrace, then we all vanish.
That's using your shit right there.
That's the spells
Nice.
you didn't learn last session. Give me a second.
Essentially, we all have to roll stealth now, and we get a plus 10 to it,
Okay.
Hold on.
right?
I shall wait
Yeah,
on the
hold
DM.
on.
Oh, I think hold on, I actually have to cast it. No, okay, I did cast it. Sorry, I just hit the wrong thing.
Yeah. This
Here,
is
reach-
lower
maybe.
than third level, this spell.
It is a
It's
second
a
level.
second level spell.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't have third level spells yet.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to use one of me spells, which is a reaction.
Just straight up counterspell.
It does, yeah, it's a sorcerer.
that
But
happens.
it fails. So you manage to get your pass without trace off.
I thought counterspell automatically succeeds.
Yeah,
against-
No,
if
it's
it's on the
got a-
same level or lower.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Let me read. Oh no, I'm wrong. The creature's casting a spell third level or lower. Its spell fail. No, its spell fails. That means that means it
Oh.
automatically succeeds. It's a weird
Oh,
wording.
I'm reading the fourth level higher part. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
automatically succeeds on level 3 spells or lower. And anything above that, you gotta do a roll.
Okay, cool. So that is Ven of those.
Man,
Hey, at least it wasn't a big off like attack spell.
Yeah.
but it was my only second level spell I had left.
Oh.
Well, that's not good.
You forget I attacked y'all like 20 minutes ago.
I did forget.
Oh shit.
I did forget that would mean that spells are gone.
And
It's okay.
so are
It'll be fine. It'll be
some hit
fine.
points. I just realized
Well,
I'm
you
not
still
full
have
for
your
this
temporary
because I
hit
took
points,
2
though.
damage.
Y'all got your temporary hit points still. From Bear.
I never got those. So
Well,
when
not
you like
you.
yelled at me, it actually did the 2 damage.
Oh, yeah, suck
my
you.
temporary hit points was destroyed when you did your rage attack earlier, so I actually don't have them anymore.
Well, maybe. Shouldn't set fucking shit on fire.
Hey, yeah, fair.
Okay. Do you use any movement or bonus action?
I don't even have bonus action. No, I don't think so. I'm just gonna. I mean, where am I? This is me. I'm gonna try to. We get fuck off into this tree.
Okay.
Well, I'm like under the tree. I'm not like climbing the tree.
That's fair. Seto, it is your turn.
All right. Since me and Steve have known each other for about 100 or so years, I'm gonna notice this. That no, wait, no, this would be a new spell. Never mind. I take that back. And either way, I see that he's casting magic, and my instinct is to hide from this. You said 90 foot.
90 feet tall.
90 with a 9 and then a 0
with a
after
zero.
afterwards
yeah, that
of the
was
9.
the zero. The zero.
Like 10 less than a. Okay.
Zero.
All right.
This thing
Wow.
is taller than most buildings.
Yeah, this is like a 10-story building.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
But it only has little legs, like, that it stands on.
Not for long.
Like, ankles aren't very big.
Okay.
Like a Barbie.
Like a Barbie.
Like a giant Barbie.
Like
bone.
a giant
I think the
swampy
best I can
Barbie.
do is bonus action hide, and then move to the side there. Move to the opposite side as. God, stop being a dick, you fucking thing.
Is it not working?
No, it was my mouse. 1, 5. Over here. Bonus action to hide.
Nice. You think you're hidden.
And I will use my action to move while hidden. So
Okay.
that even if he tracked me there, he might not track me.
Okay, yeah. Is
Into
that
I don't want to be. All right, and that is the end of my turn.
okay? Jorg, it is your turn.
Okay.
Y'all just see. You just saw Seto diss a fucking peer into those woods.
Okay. So obviously, I know we're all trying to get closer to this giant being that we're about to fight. Shit. I'm gonna move right here and try to stay hidden out of his sight.
Mm-hmm.
Do you need me to roll stealth?
Yes, please.
Got it.
You think you're hidden. You got a leaf in front of your face. Who could possibly see you?
You can't see anybody.
Such a horrible roll. Oh, I'm gonna end my turn there.
Okay.
Fuck.
Okay, so Glintel moves to here. And then she stealths, which she believes she does. And she aims. The sorcerer, having seen most of you just hide. They keep casting. And they end their turn. Walden, it is your turn.
Okay, so the sorcerer tried to hide. Were they success? Like can I still see them?
Oh, they continue casting, so they're casting something right now, and
They're
you're not sure
behind the
what it
hand.
is.
All right. Then okay. Move 30. Range on this is max is 3120. So if I go right here, then from there, it's about 60 feet. Yeah. Could work. We would get disadvantage though. But It's worth it to try. Okay. I'm going to move forward 30 feet. Then I'm going to take my javelin
Yeah.
and I'm going to throw it at the sorcerer.
Okay.
And I do get disadvantage because it's, a little far, but
Yeah.
thankfully it is still within my total range.
It's a bit.
13 to hit.
13 to hit. Let's find out. Oh my god.
It is a sorcerer. Good.
It does not hit.
Yeah.
It's just off. Which is really annoying actually. It's really just off. But anyway. However, as you do it, you notice the sea swan doesn't seem to respond to the javelin that you just threw through its leg.
Cool. All right, that's my movement, my action. I don't want to rage quite yet because I'm still pretty far away. I want to wait until I'm pretty close to rage. So I am going to hold off. So that's all I'm going to do.
Drac is, Steve, it is your turn.
I move over here. So move over here. And probably nothing.
Come on, you can do it.
And I use hidden step,
Yeah.
so y'all can't see me.
Ooh.
Yep.
I thought you said hidden staff. I was like, ooh, where's the hiding at?
You know where I'm hiding it.
Bruh. Bruh.
Is this your turn?
That's my turn. That's my bonus action. I move,
Okay.
bonus action in the end.
Cool. Seto, it is your turn.
All right, and I am not going to do anything to break my stealth, so all I can do is move. And again, to use my action to move. Alright, sweet. And reminder, I've done nothing to break the stealth, so I'm still rocking that 22.
Okay. Is that your
And
turn?
yes, that is the end of my turn.
Okay. Jorg, it is your turn.
Okay, 1 second. Just going to see how far this is. Okay, I can still be right here underneath the tree line. Okay. Okay, that's a good spot. I'll be right there.
The good thing about the barbarian is they can be up front and take half damage.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely trying to stay up front so that I can, try to dish out some damage while tanking some.
Hell yeah, it's like my favorite thing about him. I gotta hide like a little bitch. I am what the French call a frail.
You're good, bro. All right, that will end my turn.
Y'all just do it.
Okay. Glintel, having seen what happened with the javelin, moves further up and aims a bow right at the center of the sea of the swamp spawn. She misses. And it just slips straight past its arm. Again, the sea spawn seems completely unfazed.
Hell yeah.
The sorcerer starts to look confident and continues an incantation, but this time you see
Oh,
Here's the thing. I don't think either of these are real.
Yeah, I've already come to the conclusion in my brain that this can't possibly be something. Like, but
Yeah. I think these are illusions.
we better fucking hope so, or we're about to get, I believe it's the word the French call flapjacked.
that sounds delicious.
I don't.
But like we've already seen illusion magic in the area, likely from the same guy, and the big one hasn't moved or reacted
Oh,
to
moving.
the attacks. I think that's just Sage adjusting. Like,
Yeah, sorry, it wasn't letting me move it. I was getting annoyed.
so I because it hasn't advanced and attacked, even though I am going straight forward for the guy and attack them. Yeah, I think it's fake.
Mm,
Alright, well, we're gonna find
Hmm.
out.
We'll find out. We're gonna find out for sure.
I'm definitely gonna find out if they are real. I'm in for a fucking time.
Hey, let's just say this: we stick in pairs of two just in case, man.
Alright.
That's the sorcerer's turn. Well, then it is your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna keep moving forward. I'm gonna go right up to their fucking feet. And at this point, he is within 30 feet. Which means I can throw another javelin. I think I have a total of 5. Can't fully remember, but I could throw another javelin at him. I don't get disadvantage.
Nice,
Which means I will also use reckless attack to gain advantage.
nice.
Nice.
Nice. This does hit.
All right.
you javelin that, bro.
5 damage, but if he's concentrating on a spell, he has to make
Yeah.
a concentration check.
Okay,
Which
I
is
will
the
do
main
that in
reason
a
why I'm doing
sec.
that.
Let me just use the HP. Oh. Do you know the DC? Oh, they pass it.
DC is 10 or equal to the amount of damage.
Yeah,
whichever's
no, they
higher.
rolled a 19.
Oh
I
shit!
was like, never mind.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, so you see the sorcerer kind of like stagger back a bit and like annoyed that you've hit him.
I think because I'm close enough to the big guys now,
Yeah.
I am going to rage as my
Yeah.
bonus action.
Yes.
And that's a 10-foot aura. And so it should potentially catch them their feet at least and deal 2 fire damage if they are real.
As you do this and your aura bursts into the air, rippling and crackling through it and expanded by the water, you only see it move through the water. You do not see it move through the spawn.
All right.
They seem unfazed.
Sounds good. That's going to be the end of my turn.
Okay. No. Steve, it is your turn.
I'm gonna move forward. Let's
Nice.
see, where's my let's go to over here. Right about here. And yeah, let's
Yeah.
yeah, let's just stay there.
Okay.
Continue to be hidden, but slightly closer.
Do you have anything ranged or?
Not that I want to do yet.
Fair.
If you can't see me, I'm good.
Fair. Seto, it is your turn. Theo, are you muted?
No, I most certainly was not, if that's what you think. I've just been very quiet as if I was silent.
Y'all can hear me, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, I was just making sure because I wasn't seeing the icon moving on Zoom.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, let's see. He sneaks his way through the line, and yeah, it is time for him to do what he does best. And since he's still hidden, you know what that means. And
Right.
these are at a +2 because he's proficient.
Okay.
Ooh. Oh God! I missed.
You missed both.
I know. That's insane. Just you see him come out, shoot the gun, and yeah.
And it was a scare tactic.
Instant regret.
Yeah, basically. Like, what the shit? That was my shot. Yeah. He really has. You know what? I'm within 30 feet. Bonus action dagger. What's that? What did I get?
It's a 12, but what does is that just a 12?
No,
That's a
because
26.
the dagger I threw the shit out of.
Holy shit!
It might be a little too late for this, but now that I know that these guys are illusions, it might be best to actually not kill this sorcerer.
Well, we're about to see how that goes.
Yeah, it might be too late for that. But
Like, I'm like, I just got a crit and a sneak attack. Like, I don't. It's only on a dagger, but like,
I'm not going to be mad if you do. I just, one of those things.
yeah. So that's 12 damage plus 6 for the crit.
Okay. So that's 18.
No. Total damage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. It is.
Yep, it's 18. You see him super pissed off about having missed with his gun. He just kind of angrily flings, and it's one of those things where you like want to do the thing, but he looks just as surprised as everybody else when the thing happens. Like, well, no, this is winter. Never mind. He does nothing there. He's way less fun to roleplay.
He still stands, but he's very bloodied.
This is thunk.
Jorg, it is your turn. And I'm going to say at this point these illusions are... because of their damage. He can't sustain them, and they melt away into the water.
Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and move the max amount that I can.
I think Walden is. Can I say that? Can Walden say like request real quick? Be like, they may have information that's important. We may want to keep them alive.
Oh yeah, for sure. I definitely agree. That will end my turn then.
Okay. Guardsman Gloomtown. She moves up by you and she agrees. She says, let's try to capture him. And she, saying this, tries to pin him down with her bow. But she misses. Because apparently she can't fucking roll the dice.
This dude's got something with, like, shooting weapons. You can hit him with stuff you throw, but if you shoot him with something, it's just not going to happen.
It's not going to happen. And with all of that being so weakened and being afraid for his life, the sorcerer jumps into the water. And you're all going to have to wait for me a second.
Okay. This is an interesting thing for him to do.
This is why I needed a long rest.
I mean, my turn is next, and I'm right there. I might be able to jump in and grab him.
I also
The
have
water
my
disappears,
fucking god
doesn't
damn
it?
it, never mind.
What the fuck?
What?
You're left in front of you all with a massive hole where the water used to be. In the middle of the rooms.
Is it like a whole, like, I drop something and then I don't hear anything for 45 minutes sort of hole?
Drop something and find out.
Okay, so what happened with the water? Did
Really
it
wanna
just
drop
vanish,
down,
or
but I
did it
won't.
like
Like
drain?
literally, so as he jumps in, he starts like diving down and the water just envelops into a sphere and then mist like expands from the sphere and the next thing you know, nothing is there.
Okay, so
Sorry, I should have
I put
explained
my
that
butt
part. That's my
about
bad.
no, yeah. I take one of these rocks, I chuck it in there, or drop it in there, like
Roll me
underhand
perception.
perception. Well,
Yeah.
We
that's the
didn't
one that I
technically
need.
see him go down.
There you go. I perceive everything.
Oh, shit. He perceives the
As you
perception.
count on your fingers, 1, 2, 3, 4, clank.
That's a good ways. That's a couple stories. That's like 5-6 stories.
You see Valen go over to the edge of the thing. Oh, the thing, and just kind of like open up a bag you guys have never seen him have before. He just pulls a bag out of his backpack, kind of opens it up, and then just starts kind of pouring charcoal out of it.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'll allow it.
I'm going to walk over to set out, and I'm going to put a hand on him, and I'm going to say, before you do anything, you need to explain your actions. You are under probation.
He looks at your hand and makes very serious eye contact.
Steve chuckles at that.
And he just kind of, him and Steve like laugh the same way at the same time. Like, it's amusing to both of them.
Well, I also catch your eye, and you get a nod. Like a yes nod.
But
Okay. I'm gonna say that you are able, just to streamline this slightly because we don't have much time today.
oh, all right.
You are able to find a mechanism to kind of support the bag as the charcoal falls out, and you are able to take a short rest.
Oh, you're going to fill up the hole with charcoal?
Well,
Yes.
enough so that we could go down there and come back up.
I was under the impression that you were filling it with charcoal and setting it on fire.
I honest to God thought the same
Every-
thing.
hey,
bro.
everybody's
I
got a
honest
plan
to God
B.
thought the same thing.
Eh,
Everybody's got a plan B. It's not
Like,
not
if you
in his
first-
plans.
Fill up the hole. I guess we could do that during our short rest. If you're filling up the hole,
What was
you
that?
can't
Mike?
get down there,
It's really hard to hear.
right? If we fill up the hole, we can't follow him.
Yeah, that's why he's not filling it up. He's just like letting essentially a mound we can roll down like a sand dune of charcoal.
Yeah, we're not filling it up completely, just
Yeah.
partially.
Is that how is it filling? Is that a feasible thing?
Yep. Yeah, I'm allowed because it's a bag of holding that only is for charcoal, and anything that goes in it's just charcoal.
Now, I'm assuming you
Forever
explain that to
child.
Walden, because if you don't, Walden will try to physically restrain you.
Hey, Walton's like,
The forever charcoal.
you don't have the authority to put me on probation. No one here does. Just like I don't have the authority to put you on probation. That's not how things work around here, sir. But if you'd like to know what I'm doing, he says, and you get the idea that the glacial darkness in his eyes roll a little bit. It's like, I'm giving us a safe way down and an easy way back up.
Okay.
And if we're being
I
chased,
feel
a
like
huge fucking
I would
surprise.
not be able to walk up a mountain of coal. That's
It's-
just me.
I mean, it's like,
Like it would start to like collapse under our weight.
I mean,
I feel
this
like
is
going
D&D, it's called
down, yeah,
difficult
but
terrain.
I ain't getting mad at that.
But yeah, we can.
Like Mufasa trying to climb up that damn hill.
Yeah.
It just becomes difficult terrain for us, I believe. But
Yeah.
We should be able to ultimately climb it. After hearing the explanation, Walden nonsense like acknowledged. However, you did break protocol earlier, and
Oof.
therefore your actions now.
who's
I am
protocol?
taking steps to make the protocol that is given to all of us during this mission. The protocol given by Steve and by the traditions given down by peoples before us.
He
I am the captain
he's kind of
now.
like blank stares, like he doesn't understand. Like, things are different where you're from, and I'll accept that. But you've got to accept that things are different here.
The specific issue came from the prerogative that Steve placed down upon this mission.
Mhm.
The mushroom folk were considered innocent lives.
Mhm.
Would you say that the destruction of innocent lives is a protocol that is followed in this land?
I stopped the destruction of innocent lives. They were being tortured, used
Yeah,
for
from the other
nefarious
side of the
purposes.
hole.
Like he believes this in his heart. Like they were being used and tortured and leached their life, and you know for a fact they were having their life leached. You know what I mean? So he just ended them being tortured, and that's where he stands. Like, I'm not going to let someone be tortured in a way they can't stop and we can't help. If that was me, if there was no way to save me and I was being torn apart, torched, leached from inside out for the nefarious use of someone else and I could do nothing about it, please fucking kill me. And he says that straight, like, do you understand what that means? If somebody picked you apart, used your pieces to trap someone you don't even know, and that caused you excruciating pain, tore your life force from you, you wouldn't want that to end? I would. And I acted according to what I would want for me. The same as I hope anybody would. It's called the golden rule. Do unto others as you'd have done unto yourself.
I will add this rule to my database. For now, I shall mark this as under consideration.
And I appreciate the conversation. I appreciate you coming
What
to me.
color is Walden, by the way?
Yeah, what? He's
Color?
silver, right?
Yeah. Are you golden?
There's a lot of iron. There's a bit of like silvery stuff. There's like a teal detailing,
Oh, nice.
Okay.
like a teal marine kind of detailing.
Gotcha. Okay.
I
Wanted to
think
make
if I
sure.
remember correctly on the model, I also made like parts like on his hands and like forearms copper as well, but it's primarily iron with some more specific metals. I don't know off the top of my head.
Gundanium. Sorry. But yeah, so yeah, and that's all happening. It's just this steady, just steady line of coal that's going down. Yeah, that's gonna give us a way out and a way up, and fuck whoever decides to chase us.
Yeah.
Winter's a thinker, but yeah, short rest time.
Short rest time.
And is that what we call it today? Right? Because I know we had a shorter game.
We've got one
Oh,
more
right.
place to do, and it won't take very long.
Sexy.
Okay,
We
cool.
do need to get it done.
All right.
We don't need to get it done. But... if you could all just bear with me 2
Yeah.
seconds.
No, do you think
You see Seto sort of smiles. Like, you can't see it, but Steve would know that he's actually smiling underneath his mask right now. Because he just had some fun.
It's harder to tell on Walden because Walden's face doesn't change that much. Walden is going through some like internal reconfiguring. There is some like that conversation did make it a little bit more clear that there are aspects of Walden's perspective that don't fit well here.
Nice.
I like
Fucking
it.
love it. Ugh.
Could you guys put yourselves in a rough line order for me? Of how you want to go down this hill?
Actually, we're pretty close to it right now. If Steve just pops over next to me.
I'm probably, since I'm over here, I'm probably going to be at the end.
Yeah.
Oh no, she just needs us in a line. Oh yeah.
No, yeah, I'm saying, because I'm on the other side, you're all going to, well, I mean, I don't know, because we got while. We got ways.
Yeah.
So, I assume this is your idea. You're going down first, right?
Yep.
I'm fine with this order. If you guys want to change it, you can.
Here, I'll move myself forward so that they know that like
And I'm obviously looking before I leap. I'm not just, because this shit's going to be rolling, it's fucking stuff. Also, I assume you're taking the bag with you and not leaving it up here?
yeah, we're gonna need to do that.
Okay.
Do you have the, just out of curiosity, do you have the spell Mold Earth?
I do not.
Really awesome if you did.
Doesn't matter, I wouldn't be able to catch.
It's a cantrip.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah, you're right. No, I don't have that, because I thunderclapped your ass.
Oh, that's right.
As you climb down the charcoal that has rumbled out from this bag somewhat infinitely, you pick it up, you stop the charcoal, and you climb down, and eventually you see this massive sword that brings light to the end of this tunnel. And at the bottom of the sword, you see a lady who has been beaten, but is kind of looking at the sword. And as you can see, there is your pile of charcoal now.
Is there writing? Oh, I can't. Why am I not can't double click? The left obelisk. Is there writing on that? It's not letting me click. Not that one.
Oh,
This one.
one. You'd have to go up to it.
Oh, and the reason why it's not doing that, you have to be on the select move option, not the.
Oh yeah, click the pointer arrow.
Yeah, it's. Oh no, it's not double click. It's hold. Okay, that's what it is. All right. I was double clicking.
Mm.
Is she like chained or anything, or restrained, or just looks like she
Not
just got fucked up?
restrained. She's just been fucked up, and she's looking at the sword.
Yeah, you.
Gotcha.
Settle's
They're
already
Not
got his
exactly
gun out.
quiet, but she's just really looking at the sword.
Gotcha. And I assume this is like an ethereal thing. This isn't just a giant fucking sword.
No, it is, but it's glowing.
That's
Oh, shit.
fucking huge.
It is fucking huge.
I was pretty close to the sorcerer. Does this look like the sorcerer, this woman?
No.
Right? I was in,
Okay.
like, what, 20 feet away?
Yeah, probably not the sorcerer then.
And as you guys start to look around, Glintel locks eyes with the woman and runs to them.
Oh boy.
And she's screaming Martha.
Okay, then I'm definitely following at pace.
Oh, shit.
I'm going to these obelisks first because I want to know what the heck they're saying and what's going on here.
As Glintel gets to Martha, she just gives her a massive hug. She's kind of crying a little bit because of how beaten it looks like Martha is. And Walden, as you approach Martha, you are able to see her properly. Martha has slightly slanted eyes, the color of chocolate, and her silky straight brown hair is worn brushed and down. She has a thin-hipped build and her skin is china white. She has thin eyebrows and her wardrobe is very plain with a lot of grey. And yeah, so Martha and Glintel, Martha seems out of it. She's absolutely out of it. Something has almost put her into a trance situation, but she's out of it. And Glintel is trying to kind of tend to her wounds.
Okay, I'll kneel down in front of Martha and try to kind of get some response. Like Martha, can you understand me? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Martha looks up, raises her head, makes locked eye contact. Her jaw is gaping, and she just says nothing.
Do you require medical assistance?
She just continues to stare.
We have been sent by the mayor of town to help rescue you.
And
Is
she
your
faints.
assailant nearby?
She's fainted.
He didn't. Okay, well, I'll go ahead and pick her up.
Okay. Does anyone have any kind of medical knowledge?
I mean, I do, but I'm not up there yet.
Okay. Would you like to investigate the obelisk?
Yeah, I just want to see if there's any writing or if I notice any of this shit that's around.
There is writing on the obelisk. Would you like
That's
to
what
take
I
a
thought.
rubbing? There's charcoal.
like
You
take-
could take a rubbing.
Sure,
And
I do that.
Just to be clear, Seto's just waiting for shit to pop off right now. Like,
Yeah, that's fair.
like that's where he's at.
Yeah, so you take a rubbing. It's very dim down here, but you manage to do that. And Jorg and Seto, can you give me a perception check?
Perception, you got it. That's a lot better.
Cool. And Seto. Cool. Both of you notice that those who are near the structures in this cave seem to be really intensely it's almost like you step back from those structures slightly and the world seems more normal. But when the people are near them, it's kind of like everything seems important, like this cave seems important to them, even though they don't have any attachment to it.
Okay.
And you notice that, like Martha, particularly, just before she fainted, she would not stop staring at the sword. And Glintel is begging you to take her to get her kelp. What do you do?
I mean, honestly, the first thing that comes to mind is just getting her out of here. If she's as roughed up as you say she is, we got to get her out of here.
And
What?
Yeah.
Before we do that, since I'm standing right next to Jorg, is the writing on here? Do I recognize it? Is it dark speech? Can I ask him that if I don't recognize it?
What languages do you speak?
Let me verify real
I
quick.
speak Common, Druidic, Halfling, and Sylvan.
No, it's not those.
And I speak Common, Deep Speech, Draconic, and Giant.
You do recognize it, George.
Oh, great. Well, then I
I-
guess I will read the obelisk.
I
Twice
will
now.
read that to you probably next session.
all right.
Okay. Okay.
Because you have a rubbing of it, so you can.
I'll leave a note about that in the server so we don't forget.
Yeah.
That's fine. I go up there and I guess that friggin' healer friggin' heals. I heal.
At the very least, you won't die.
Y'all done been healed.
You're all healed? Okay. Martha. Let's have a look. Oh. Okay. Well, that's fine. Martha's wounds recover, but she's still fainted. But it seems like her body has relaxed. You're not sure, but it's like because you healed her, you think maybe that because she was on such an adrenaline high to stay safe, the second that she realized she was safe, her body just gave up a bit.
Alright.
But her body is now healed, so she should be okay.
Good time.
Would you like to start next session here and I can have more about stuff then? Or would you like to...
It's probably for the best.
Yeah.
I think we're going
Yeah.
to want some
Okay.
info from here.
Okay, cool. Because
This is
I
a good
think that's
stopping place
fair.
for you, then that's fine.
Yeah, this is a good place for me. Because I need to sort some stuff out.
For sure.
Uh,
Sounds like a good plan.
Okay.
All right then. As always, thanks everybody for joining us. Thank you, Sage, for leading us. Thank you, guys and gals, for joining the game and playing. I am Captain Valen. Anybody want to say anything? Any buys?
It's been Sage. Say gay, say gay, say Sarge, Sage.
This is Steve saying only you can prevent mushroom bites.
Oh my god, that's got to be a meme. That's fantastic, Mike.
Oh, God.
All right. And on that note, this is Captain Valen reminding everybody that life happens in every direction. So let's be compassionate and let's be kind and maybe not set people on fire. Bye.
That sounds
Bye-bye.
great.
Bye.
Bye.